Welcome to Chalk and Cheese Podcast. One DJ, podcast, one comedian, and two other guys. Chalk and Cheese. Come on.
Begging it.
This week, I want to touch on Jeremy Carl.
You want to touch buddy?
You want to touch on Jeremy Kyle, yeah?
Whoa! Touch Jeremy Kyle if you want it.
Why?
I want to touch on.
Yeah, that's a
I
super
lost
way.
that. I take that. I take that.
Go on, anyway.
Where you have there, hand?
I'm money,
dog.
Oh,
I want that. Hey, when him say it a while ago, I check say him bring out a list.
You know, see it.
Wait.
We have the money turn up.
Wait.
That's like you're an idiot, blood. That's like £110 there.
Ray, but I take out the rent money. Ray.
Alright, so Jeremy Carl, someone committed suicide, didn't they?
After being on the
his
show.
Was
After
it
the
because
lie
he took the
detector.
lie detector
Yeah.
test?
No, the show was that shit.
It was shit.
Why am I on this shit?
Before watching that again, I'm gone.
No, man, the man was a guest on the show.
There's a guest on the show, and then
Him
he
saying
failed the lie detector test.
And
He failed the lie detector test, and
That's nothing
then
to do with Jeremy. He's
and
him
then-
with his lying stuff. That's why he's there. Liars. Everybody can pass.
my
liar.
You understand? How you know you can lie? But the worst thing is called a lie detector. You know you're lying. How you gonna lie to the detector?
And then kill yourself.
Huh? Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. 'Cause you're an asshole. At least you got that right.
But him asked for it not be aired because it will be embarrassing for him. And
I think a week later, innit?
yes, very close after him aired, the man commit suicide.
But do you think they should have taken the show off?
But you know, it's not just
Yes.
because of that though. It wasn't just because
Not
of
because
that.
of that. Because at the
They
end of the
said
day,
they
he went there
basically said
voluntarily.
no. They basically said when that man came forward, floods of people who've been on the show, like other people's family members and things, came forward and said these things had happened to this person since the show.
After the show.
So like different situations, whether it's lie detector or
Just
other
for
scenarios.
the record, for those who don't know as well, 'cause I remember we have listeners all over the world, you know. Jeremy Kyle show is like a show like a Murray.
No,
Is
Jerry Springer. It's the Chav,
Jerry Springer?
It's the Chav version of Jerry Springer because Jerry Springer do.
Yeah, but Jerry Springer but it's very similar. It's one of them shows.
It's a chat
where-
show. It's
It's a chat show where he comes on, he deal
degenerates.
with people's problems and that. He deals with people's problems and people lying about
Degenerates.
baby and whatnot and all them things. But here the thing now. I'll be a crackhead go up on him show. Let's be honest,
come on.
right? For those who are listening, I'll be impaired these people. Remember, he used to be a crackhead as well, no? Or heroin addict. He used to be one.
So he bring his
He
brethren
probably will go back to that. No, obviously no, 'cause I'm stressed.
and that's why
I'm stressed.
Oh,
But
gambling.
I'm
He was
bridging
a
them.
gambling
He wasn't a
addict.
crackhead.
He was a gambling addict as well.
Well, after this, he might.
So
You never
probably-
know, you know.
Yeah, he probably will.
All of his guests don't have teeth.
Yo, all
I saw
that.
one with two.
Hey,
actually.
me know.
3 teeth
No,
is
I
the
never-
minimum requirement to build
I
this
never
show.
film show.
If you have 3 teeth, you can go on this show.
If you got a full set of teeth, you can't go.
No, because all him do, I don't know the ins and outs,
Sure.
but he just feel like all him do, him pay them like all £50 for come and free hotel, free travel, and then
Breakfast.
get them breakfast. They get them 50. Then get them £50. Once a breakfast, you know. But listen,
That one has to be included.
is what it is though is that nobody on his show I ever take serious. To be honest.
No one don't.
No, when you watch him show, you see the people where argue and I cuss over things, and you look upon them like nobody no look like them beard when them go up on the show.
Yeah, they
no,
do.
like you never see a very
They told it on Facebook, and I said to Facebook,
yeah. It
No,
just
see Jeremy Kyle, why a lot of people gonna miss it because Jeremy, you watch Jeremy Kyle,
Yeah, feel
and no
better about
matter what
yourself.
happened in your life, you know,
you feel better about yourself.
you feel good.
You're like, yeah.
Jeremy Kyle is a self-esteem booster.
Proper Chav.
Jeremy
No,
Kyle
because-
is an unemployed man's
Yeah.
like self-esteem.
That's why
boost.
they put it on.
You watch it, you just woken up, you ain't got
That's why they
shit
put
to
it
do
on that time.
all day.
Yeah.
but they make you feel better about yourself.
Because them have,
And you know your life is better than that.
yo, listen, you ever watch it and see some guests they on there, you see all two man argue over one of girl them and one of girl only have one teeth in the front.
She's like, yeah.
And they're fighting to see who's the baby father.
You know what?
Well, you feel fight for no one be the baby father. You feel glad, yo, you feel glad, no.
Are you mad? I'm not.
But that's why I'm telling you, we all know they're addicts because addicts like to have somebody, like every crackheads who don't have money, crackheads that claim
It's not just crackheads.
no listen no
yeah, go
hold
on,
on. Crackheads that don't addicts that don't have a job or have some good income, what they do, they find a partner. It can be not like a partner, like sexual partner. They find somebody that are their best friend or somebody to be with. What it is your benefits coming this week, my benefits coming next week. I saw them work. Crackheads work like that. So them help each other, and that's why them stick together. If you notice, crackheads them always have one more person with them, and that's just them.
But have you not noticed? There's one crackhead with no teeth, and the other crackhead just looks normal.
You know why?
That's a new one.
That's the new one.
New one.
The old one.
Yeah.
The old one gave that new one to taste. So the new one can't get it unless the old one gets the plug. So the old one always gets the smoke. He turned that one into addict so he can get free smoke.
All right, listen, let's be honest. They're definitely not all crackheads. But there's
Majority.
No, I don't think they're crackheads.
Not
What
crackheads, but
I think they go for
they
it goes
look
for
like crackheads.
you know, like there's a part of society that are lower in terms of education, in terms of a lot of things, and that's the people that he homes in on. Homes in on people that he can eat. Yeah, people that he can manipulate. And
Entertaining
and
TV
that's
as
why
well.
he shouts at them the way he does.
Yeah,
Because you can't
shut up.
You can't shout to a normal, intelligent man like that.
No, you
No,
know what
because
I'm saying?
when he does that and somebody steps up to him,
'cause that's all they know.
he kind of, when he looks at, if he looks at a person and feel like, alright,
Did you see the brother
Yeah.
that dashed the thing in his face?
The
one
envelope.
time? But the envelope.
bath time.
Yeah.
No,
Now, did you see the one though where the brother actually Jeremy went up to the guy and then the guy squared back up and Jamie just got shook.
Mad thing.
And I called him Jamie and his name is Jeremy.
No, it's Jeremy.
But I think
Why do you call him Jeremy? Like,
I think it
I'm looking
needs.
for Skepta now. Like.
I think it's about time it gets cancelled. I just think that you cannot keep manipulating and just treating people that are lower than you like that.
Yeah,
It-
obviously
it's-
he's doing it for his own gain.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
for
what I
15
mean?
years he's been doing it,
Yeah.
like, or whatever. How long? It's
Like
been.
Jeremy, it's like what's her name? Jerry Springer.
Bring
Like
back Trisha.
Trisha
was good, man. Trisha was alright. man.
Yeah, you know, somebody who go for Trisha.
Dead blood.
Yeah.
She was.
And we
No,
used to call him
she's
Trisha.
definitely- She's not as
dead.
charismatic.
Trisha was rubbish.
dead.
She wasn't as
I
charismatic.
know
She was
someone
like,
who went on.
and her voice is very bassy.
Yeah, I know somebody.
She was a butters as well.
I think you know.
Dizzle, the person when we go up on Trisha, I not see me on video and say, yo, ask him if he go up on. You know, remember one time I message you about one brother we did
I know,
decide. No, I
brother
never
went
you, I
on
never
Trisha.
you.
All right, so listen. Let me ask a question.
But here one.
Would you hold on?
Hold on.
Would you go on Jeremy? Kyle?
No, because listen to this. What I'm just gonna say before you move on from this. So, is Jeremy Kyle? Yeah. I can't believe me. I gonna say this, but that woman, no, that woman, Katie Hopkins,
Yeah.
tweeted something. And at the first time ever, me have to ask if I somebody teeth for hacking.
you agreed with that.
Yeah, no, but not only me, almost 100. Them post up some UK gossip. Me as I say every week, me say UK gossip
owe you
TV.
some
You know,
money,
them ever talk to me. You know, but anyway, them post up the tweet, and me actually have to comment and say, did somebody hack her account and write this? Cause I can't believe that she
What
write
did she
it.
say?
She said Jeremy Kyle. I actually screenshot if you say it. Like I want to say it proper. So I hear it.
Jeremy Carl.
We can hear though.
No, so I can't. Jeremy Kyle, 3,320 episodes, 16 series, 1 death, suspected suicide. ITV Pools show, Love Island, 148 episodes, 4 series, 2 deaths. Most celebrated, most watched TV.
Yeah, there's a big difference though.
How?
The difference is the result of what Jeremy Kyle's show did is the reason why that person. Hold on, let me finish.
Well, how do you know that?
Hold on,
You
listen.
can't do that.
No,
Listen,
make him
let
say,
me
make him
finish,
say,
bro.
make him say,
Please,
make him say.
Whoa. You know, I noticed here that I
No,
keep
say
getting
it,
attacked,
say it.
bro. Relax.
Say it.
Because no, you
Bro,
I'm
relax.
like
Let
you.
me finish what I'm saying, bro. Just stop.
But you didn't.
Make him
Just
say
stop.
it. Make him say it.
Leave him
I
alone.
feel that based on the story that has come out,
Yep.
the backlash directly from that show caused that person to commit suicide. The Love Island people, like Mike and the girl from before, are effects of the fame that they haven't been able to manage, which came years afterwards, at least a couple years after they appeared on the show.
Mike was on there last year.
Yeah, okay.
The new
So
series not come out yet.
Okay, a year.
No,
The girl.
the year before.
No, he was on last year.
Mike was on.
Muggy Mike.
Yeah, Mike was
Muggy
the year
Mike.
before. He's
Year
the same
before.
year as
Oh,
Kem
yeah,
and all that. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
2
yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah,
And the
yeah,
girl
yeah.
that done it was the year
3
before.
years
that.
before that.
So
Yeah.
what that does is they cannot deal with the fame and everything that comes with it. There's so much things that come with the show. But the Jeremy Kyle situation was a direct result of the show.
Look at the papers when they crucify people in the papers. So if someone commits suicide because the papers write some fucked up shit about them, they still sell papers.
No, but it's happened before, and papers have to pay. There's some papers.
So why can't ITV just pay and carry on with the show then?
Because the show, as Shabba said, they've come up. It's uncovered. It's can of worms. There's so much other things that have come out.
There's
so
too many
much other people
complaints.
have been affected by
it's
it.
not just one. Like there's one that's been
One
put
death.
out in the press.
There's one death.
But
But
they
so
said, like, just like anything, once someone comes forward and says something, the backlash they got from it, where tons of guests have come and said, look, I've had to do this and this.
Like
or
the Me Too
rare.
situation.
Do you see what I'm saying to you? So when you really look at it, the Jeremy Kyle situation is deep because when you watch the show and you see how he does attack certain people, and there's times, you know, where he's blatantly wrong. He believes that person's a liar. And then it comes back true that they come back that they were right. He has to then. It's so funny to watch. You attack the person. Then they'll realize, oh, they told the truth.
But
It's great TV, but then
the
for that
problem is
person-
when they leave. It's not that. It's the problem.
Exactly.
I would
The
go
problem
with
is
Jeremy
when
Kyle.
they leave, the embarrassment that they go through. Is that's the problem.
Exactly. You
The only
can't-
thing I gotta say is with the Love Island situation is both of them said that they
Love
felt
Island,
that the support after coming out of Love Island was not there. That's what it is. Where it led them to
But
the reason
you
why I
leave it-
agree, reason why I said raw, like I couldn't believe what she tweaked kind of ways, like is because Jeremy had one. I know you're saying there's a lot that happened came out afterwards, but she's saying like this is a show that's been on less and had 2 deaths, where this is 1 death. You know what I mean? Like linked with the shows and that. That's why she said that, and in a way you have to think she does have a point. She does have a point.
No,
because
no, she doesn't.
no, she don't.
No, I don't think she does.
It does, because what happened when that Batman movie came out and that guy dressed up as the Batman and killed people? The movie still came out.
No, but
No, but he was influenced of the movie, if you know what I'm saying.
all right, I hear what you're
Of the
saying.
movie.
No, but listen.
And he would have killed people.
No,
The
but-
movie still come out.
No, there's a difference. Like,
Oh yeah, the one that went up in the cinema.
Cinema, yeah, went on nuts. Him, because
yeah,
so
but-
what?
but there's
So
a
what
di- but
banned the
it's a-
movie then?
but
innit?
it's a difference. Dizzle.
What's the difference? See,
If the show is aired and then the next day or the week later, based on the show being aired, and it painted a picture of you that you went and committed suicide, it's completely different.
it is because
Then-
you went on the show. No one forced you on
Bro,
the show. Remember,
It's not
down
about
to
that.
you.
It's not about that.
It is,
It's-
but they
we
went on
spoke
the
about.
show.
No, it's not about that because the
They
show.
went on the show with their missing team.
All right, listen, bro. Listen. Let's not joke about the man's death. The man's
I'm not talking
dead,
about the
innit?
man's death. I
All
don't
right,
know if he had
listen,
tea
let
or
me
not,
finish.
the
Let
man's
me
dead, to
finish.
be fair.
The guy.
Probably didn't.
All right, listen. Let's just take this serious for a second.
No, you could take it serious.
The man's dead, bro. I'm not messing about that. I'm just talking about the
But I'm not
genuine.
talking about the dead man, though.
All right, you do your thing. Go on, you talk. You take it. You take it.
He's feeling guilty now.
Take
look at him.
it.
I don't know the
Take
dude.
it. Take it.
I don't know the dude.
No, take it.
What's his name? First man to tell me his name, then I think, you know what, for real.
It's not about that. You
No, it's
that-
not about. I'm
that's
not
not
saying what
about
it's
that.
George.
about. I just said a question.
name
I
is
said what it's
George.
about. Huh?
His name is George.
You know, it's George.
No, that's Shabba facts.
Thinking here like Peter. I
You don't have to
No,
know
but that's
someone
just-
personally
but you got-
to identify with the fact that it's wrong.
You just got.
Jeremy Kyle has manipulated these people.
That's your opinion.
Bro, it's the
It's not
fact.
the truth.
The fact
How's
is
that the truth?
the fact that we can all sit here and him call them crackheads, you call them degenerates. Like we are judging people, and you know why we're judging them? Because they target a certain type of person and they bring them on the show and they paint pictures of them. And
They've told us their life.
They
They
create.
tell us.
They create.
They create
this
situations
image.
and
They're
scenarios.
Not,
But they say out their mouth, their mouth,
bro.
their life.
Listen, you
Yeah,
can't
but
do
at
that.
the same
man.
time, you got to remember, he's not bringing on people There's he's not bringing on people that you can that you could identify with, or Chris could or any of us could identify with, and say that that's the same, or that person's similar to me. He's bringing on people that are below the breadliners. They want to call
a pub then. A pub, you go to the pub, the man gives you beer drink, he's giving that beer drink.
Yeah.
Someone leaves the pub drunk and licks down somebody. Yeah. He should close the pub in it because he was feeding them drink.
You have a good point. You have a good point.
That's a good analogy, but
No,
it's not the same.
not a good analogy. It's not.
No,
It's
stupid.
stupid.
No.
How is not?
It's stupid.
Because you stop.
But the reason I said it's a good analogy,
you're not
but
supposed to
it's wrong.
drink and
The
drive.
reason I said it's a
But
good
you know what I
analogy,
mean?
but it's wrong because at the
You're
end of the
supposed to
day,
drink and
at
drive.
the end of the day,
Kyle
it was
commit
your
suicide
choice to go into the pub in the first place.
It was
Just
his
like it's
choice to go
everyone's
on
choice to go on Jeremy Kyle.
That's my point.
But it's also
choice.
Jamie Kyle's responsibility for who he is and the person he is in society. He also has.
Okay, hold on, listen.
So it should be the pub's
Why are we talking about the pub?
responsibility to make sure everybody that leaves their pub goes
This is
in a
analogy.
fucking.
Why are we talking
in
about the pub?
coach.
That's
Season
dumb because
leave it,
every
you
time
cannot do it. It's the
I
same-
change the topic,
No, it's
I
the
get
same
slandered
topic.
for it. But listen,
Why
we
is
don't
it-
even know.
how did we
Listen,
not-
we don't even know.
how did we not realise
We
that
don't
we're on the
even
same
know if the
topic?
guy
Guys,
is.
look.
but imagine the guy was not lying, and the lie detector said he was lying, and it ruined his life. Let's just say
that
he
the
wasn't
case?
like. No, but listen.
I
The
know,
man-
but what's
Devil's
the
advocate.
case?
Devil's advocate. Just play devil's advocate with it.
Imagine that's the case. Like you're saying, he's gone on the
But
show.
it wasn't the case, so I'm not going to imagine it.
Dizzle.
I want to imagine facts.
All right, can we
not
have-
imagination about
all right,
somebody's
can we
life?
just have one
Now
co-
you're wrong. Could you imagine him debating about his life?
All right, cool.
Somebody's died here, and we're imagining it.
Can we have one conversation, bro? Please, because this is pissing me off. Let's have one conversation. Like we talking, like you're just saying because he went on the show, he's supposed to take whatever comes. No, bro. Like
You got to, even with
doesn't
Love
work like
Island,
that.
you got to remember with Love Island, and this is what I don't get with the Love Island. So the reason why I don't agree with that Love Island comparison is that you've gone on to Love Island. You've gone on to Love Island, yeah. You've in the beginning, bruv, you was happy to take that to take that stigma of being called muggy, Mike. Yeah, I mugged off the girl on the show. Rare. Do you see what I'm saying to you? All that stuff that came after the show. You didn't immediately, like 6 months after the show, come out and say, I'm struggling.
But what
a bit."
about deal or no deal? Where you've
Bro,
got bare
there's not
money,
people them
and out of
finish
one deal,
Dizzle.
you lose all that money.
Put the drink down,
that
Dizzle,
could
and let
lead to
people
depression.
talk, bro.
What about that? Because then you
What
open the
the
box.
fuck has deal or no deal got to do with
Because you
anything?
lose some big money and you end up with a pound.
If you know what, the weed you're smoking,
drink down, though, man.
put
Give
the
me drink,
fucking
bro.
drink
Give me
down.
the drink.
You're acting like the people that go on Jamie Kyle. You calling them degenerates? Are you?
Alright,
Can I
so
say
what you were
something
saying,
to you?
Shabba? You were
Basically, I'm
saying-
just saying this
in-
with regards to like
after
the
6
Love
months-
Island. Like if you're struggling, if you're in the spotlight, don't get me wrong. To go from 0 to
100.
to like 100 and everyone knows you, your whole area, everyone knows who you are. You go from 5,000 followers to 2.2 million. Like your life is now in a different realm, innit? And that is in itself can be a struggle. And
Yeah.
ITV or whoever the producers or production team, they should have something in place to help them
But what-
deal
what-
with
what
it.
can you
But
have
at the
in
same
place
time,
for
there's
that, though?
also no guarantee that these people are going to become famous.
In place for fame, you can't have that. That's your business. You went on there knowing the consequences of what could happen after the TV
You see when you guys say you knew before, you knew that's silly.
If
Let me tell you why I say that's silly, yeah? Because consequence for the actions, if you go and do something, there should be a reasonable reaction to it. If that is magnified by thousands, it's not what anyone expects. So one's mind cannot take or fathom what happens when you blow up. So say, for example, you do something and it goes viral. Yeah, Dizzle, I'm talking to you. It goes viral.
Look in your eye.
Yeah, it goes. I can't see because your glasses have got like some glare in it. But if you're looking in my eye, fuck you. But anyway, yeah. So say you do something and it goes viral, and next minute, bam, you become the biggest comedian just overnight. Now I know that's where your aim is to get there because you're doing very well and you're climbing. But to just be at the top of Everest and 2 seconds ago you're at the bottom, you might not be able to handle it. Your children might not be able to deal with it. Bro, Dad's gone. He's on tour now. Like, do you get what I'm saying? There's so many things that come with it that it can affect you. So even though you made the video, doesn't mean that you can handle the consequences, because especially if they're magnified.
Fine, but that's not the show's fault. That's you.
No, that's why I'm not saying that the Jeremy Kyle situation is the same as Love Island. I'm saying Jeremy Kyle, we're assuming that he failed the lie detector because he was lying. But if the show made him fail just to make it juicy, for example, then he's gonna commit suicide because you've ruined my life. Do you get what I'm saying? Or for whatever reason he's failed, but he was telling the truth.
If you know you're lying, why would you even?
Yeah, but that's if you think. But what about if he wasn't lying?
You got to remember, there's people that fail lie detector tests, and they do another lie detector test and they pass.
I hear your point.
Lie detectors don't work. That's why they don't do it in court. Do you know that, right? Do you know they're not admittable in court.
Accurate.
They're not admittable in court. If they were like everything, they'll be in court. But they put you on TV and embarrass you out of your life. If you're telling the truth but you're nervous because you're on TV, you might fail it. And
what about social media then? What about somebody? I want to give that Dominic Sinclair thing. Yeah. What about the person that filmed him and posted it? Yeah. Don't you think that person, he ruined this guy's life?
Yes, of course.
So don't you think that person who filmed it and uploaded, should they be reprimanded, do you think?
I think that the way social media...
That's his fault, because
he chose to
camera
phone.
No, but remember, he
not allowed a camera phone again.
Saying that, I'm just using that example. Social media has done that.
But listen, if you think about social media...
Like filming people, you know what I'm saying, and embarrassing them. Yes. People's got...
But think about social media... But social media are now taking... They are now...
Because that girl's foot, she probably killed herself after something.
Yeah, them foot, they were long.
It was. Was that real?
I don't... It's an old
video. But listen, but social media...
3 years, 4 years.
Social media are taking responsibility for things.
Like that,
because the amount of deaths that are linked to social media, all of the big companies, Twitter, Facebook, they're all taking... That's... Twitter, like... I don't know if you lot were on Twitter about 10 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago. It was ruthless. It was the place where ruthless things would happen. And people would say all sorts of stuff, and it's come back to bite them. Maya Jama, just talking about black girls and everyone.
Poet as well.
Poet. Anyone who does anything, the best thing you can do.
He said something about
black girls,
and that, and also said something about woman and football.
Yeah.
Say something like woman, like.
But that's just 2 of thousands.
Kevin Hart as well.
They've mentioned shit on Twitter 10 years ago. Stormzy. Like they say stuff. Because when it was the freedom and say what you want, it's nothing. And then it's come back to bite them. So you get what I'm saying? So
probably says some things.
Yeah, everyone, like I would recommend that you bloody go and check your timeline. I've had to do it and delete stuff.
I left it.
Delete stuff because things will come back to bite you. And then when everyone's saying, well, you knew what you was doing, that's not good enough then, is it? Like, because you didn't know what you was doing. You didn't know the consequences of it.
Yeah, I didn't know. So I'm just apologizing from now to mixed race women and mixed race boys. The boys especially, because I used to rinse them. Not the women, just the guys. So I'm apologizing from now. So hopefully you can get this evidence and...
But it's true. That's what I'm saying. So not everything that you go into consciously, you should accept the consequences no matter what. Because it doesn't always work like that. Imagine some man... bad up people in it, and then they get shot because you bad up the wrong person. That's not the consequence you was expecting. I was expecting maybe it could go to a little fight or you know, a little push about, tell you about your mama, and that's it. But you come back with your friend them and then shoot me. I never want this. You get what I'm saying?
And it happens. If you can remember, you know, this is something that happens in all walks of in all walks of life. In all walks of life, we can name this with footballers. When footballers, you know, go from academy player to a first team player with £50,000 in their account now every week. They're not used, like, even though you that's what you want. That's what you want to get to. How many footballers make it to the first team and then you don't hear about them again because they can't manage that level of scrutiny and everything. And that's something that we've got to all understand, is that these are normal people that's gonna feel that Love Island. They're normal.
Of course. Would you go on Jeremy Kyle?
Me, nah, man.
Would you, Shabba?
No, there's no need.
How about you?
You can never catch me on the Jeremy Kyle.
I would go on there.
Shouts to Rich.
I would go on there just to bad up his blood clot.
No, but the thing is,
I wouldn't have ran.
What would you know?
What would you?
What would you be? What possibly? All right, listen. Let's change the question, because I don't. Other than you, I don't think anybody in their right mind would just want to volunteer to go on the show.
I will.
But I want to know.
You know when
what would make you go on the show?
You know when he stoops low, I'll kick him in his fucking face. You know
you wouldn't really
know. But A, your foot will not reach. B, you're gonna get done for assault, and the evidence is there for everyone to see.
Steve will twist you up. So you're after the fame.
Yeah.
Why you go on Love
Man's
Island?
gonna be in jail like this.
Why
I'll go on there
Hey,
too.
no, the girl that
Why you
kicked
go
up
like-
Jamie
I'll
Cole.
go on Love Island.
But
But I'm not pretty like that. So they don't really put pretty boys on that. I heard. Like,
Yeah,
Barbie.
him saying that go on Love Island. Let me tell you something, yeah. You see a lot of these shows.
Yardie on Love Island
Even-
would be the funniest, you know.
It'll be so funny. I like.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
watches.
Could you imagine when he opens his mouth and they look at him? What?
He comes out. He
They're
comes out.
sweet boys,
He
and
comes
they
out
just got
walking like
Yardie, yo,
Ben
wow,
Sherman
wow.
shorts and that. Look, proper white boy, you know, like comb over and that.
And then
Come out and then he say,
the comb over.
This is Harry. And this is Harry from South London. He comes over and then he says,
Yeah, that's a
yo,
BMC.
yo, what, ladies? What?
And then when no one steps forward, he's gonna be like, "It's alright, man. It's
What are you
alright.
trying to say?
look,
Why would no one step
I
forward for
said
him?
if no one steps forward.
know.
Oh, if we said
Listen
when.
to
If we
what
said
I
when.
said.
If we said when. I'm like,
Listen
right.
to what I said,
Right, them
dog.
judgment there, no, man.
I said
Nobody
if.
now gonna step forward for you, brother.
No, but and the funniest thing is you know the other TV show with
Voice.
Paddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Take me out.
Yeah.
No light.
You know when me watch that, yeah, me and my woman still don't watch it, yeah. I always say like this show is a proper ego boosting thing. Because for you to go on a stage in front of 30 women and walk out saying like, yeah, this is me, who want me? You know what I mean?
I want to tell you.
But it's also,
Hey.
it can also mash up your whole self-esteem.
No,
'cause
because
when
that's
you
what
go
I'm
out there
saying,
and they say, hi, I'm Shabba and I'm from London. Brother,
blackout, instant.
brother, do you know what that would do to the man in back? If you're a black brother, if you're a black brother and you go on that show and you open your mouth and you say, hi, I'm Tyrone and I'm from Lewisham. Why do you like? I can't date guys from South London. No, you're gonna go back to the ends and everyone's just gonna know you.
So I just never stupid like, oh, the jacket he had on, I just didn't like.
Yeah, but not only that is
But that's
he's
They turn off the lights for some foolishness. One guy was like, oh, I've got a really massive business and I spend a lot of time making loads of money.
yeah, dumb
No,
stuff.
she wanted to do that, but they just want. Sometimes girls feel sorry for you, so they keep the light on, and then is that they need an excuse.
The best one,
I love
Chris,
my mum.
The best one.
What?
The best one was this year. The best one was this year. It was a couple of years ago. There was a girl that was on there, and she'd been picked like 5 times and got to the last 2, and every time the man would choose the other girl. So now it's the last episode of the show.
Oh, I think I know
This
what it is.
white guy comes on, yeah, just normal looking, humble white guy comes on, does his thing, he gets bare, and then he gets a few left. Then now they do one bit where they talk to his mum, and he's like, and then it's like, yeah, he's this, he's that. Couple lights go down, okay. Now bare girl are gone. There's only about 4 girls left. My girl's still there, the one that got
She just wants to get
rejected.
picked.
No. She just wanted a good guy. This guy seemed all right. You see, when the next video came on, man said, yeah, I'm a self-made millionaire. Drive, I live here, I live there, I do this, I do that, I do that, I do that. I'm looking for someone who's like this and this and this. If you saw the way the camera panned to the girls,
Faces.
brother, and the one that the brother was a butters on that, you know, ended up choosing that girl that always used to get picked about a year ago. It comes out they're engaged to get married and everything, and Paddy's like, raw, see, look at that, rare.
But
you know what-
you know
Kaylee
what
went
that
on there,
show?
innit?
You know what that show showed?
Kay
me, right?
Loudmouth went on there, innit?
Yeah, I saw her on there. Yeah.
She never got picked though.
You know,
No.
You know what that
Oh,
show?
What?
No, not like that.
No,
Not like
because
that.
they don't really pick.
Dizzle.
The black girls very rarely get picked. The black girls very rarely
I
get
didn't
picked.
mean it like
It's all
that.
good. I know you meant because of the black girl
Thank you.
situation.
You know what? Yeah.
Nah, it's
what,
true
what
though.
I realized
It's
about that
true.
show.
Oh, me
though,
should I tell you that when
What
you
I
did have the
realised-
rap battle with her. Remember you had
Kaylee
Kay,
Ma-
yeah, she been on there.
Oh yeah,
It's a bit
oh,
late
yeah.
now,
I had
but-
a rap battle with Kaylee and I won.
No, you didn't.
Hey,
Right.
you won first place to second.
No, but you know what I realized about Take Me Out as well? That they only like fucking tall people that do fucking
That's what you
DIY.
guys-
Yeah, I hated that show, bro. That's
Sure,
I ain't gonna lie, Chris could've go on that show.
Your Ross Clark thing on, bro.
But you
I would have to go there, no top on, just
have
to
to go
try and get
you have
one.
to go in there with stilts. But you know
Yeah.
what though? Listen, that show wouldn't work in reverse. Man ain't turning off the lights.
She have to grow and turn off 29 lights.
They done that once where there was bare man and one girl. Like it was like a special. And again, like you
They're
said,
not turning off the lights.
They turning off the lights.
Hi, my name's Larry and I'm from Essex.
Decent as well.
They're not turning off the lights. The man them are watching.
But the joke is this: I would love if Mandem was really honest, and a girl came out and it was in a proper like, do you know what I mean? Just in reverse. I think say, man, bruv, you'd lock off your lights, man, and say, and then when they come up to you, why'd you lock up like her shoes, bruv? She's wearing kitten heels.
No, but you gotta think about it. The kind of guys that go on that show. Like they're not locking off lights. They're not.
You know somebody will go up on there as well.
A man.
Yeah.
But he was the one being picked. If there was a man,
him get enough light. They have enough at the end. They have enough.
And the thing is, who do you like? See, like who do you? To be honest, I always root for the black girls, and they never get picked.
But you know
but let's be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. Majority of the black girls that go on there don't look good. I know one girl. Yeah, no, straight up.
Do you know what?
I know one girl that deals with them. She brings them on. She was in my gym, a member, and I went up to her and said, I want a word with you. She come over, I said, listen, yeah. When you're
Why were you so aggressive?
When you're next,
on the word with you. You sounded like Phil. You sounded like Phil.
They're your boss.
No, but didn't he sound like Phil on Grant? Boy, you, I want to have a word.
That's what I'm saying. Are you?
I did, I swear, and I called her over and I said to her, no, I didn't call her cunt. I said to her, listen, yeah, next time you're putting out the auditions, yeah, bring me down because you're not putting on the right black girls on there. And she goes, oh, really? I just think that they're just pretty. And I said, no, but there's a certain look and you're bringing on the worst one.
But let's be honest though.
How many episodes was Kayla on there for?
There was that one thing from Birmingham.
She was on there for one. She was on there for the last episode. She was on there for just one episode.
I just remember she was on it once and that was it.
This your boy Dizzle comedian. You've been watching Chalk and Cheese podcast. Stay tuned to next week. It's the best thing ever. Thank you.